It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got the Utah Jazz facing the New York Knicks. And so off the tip, it's Utah. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Mitchell and Bogdanovich, they're the wings. Rudy Gobert is out there with O'Neal. And it's Conley in at the point. Now, here's Mitchell. Outside Conley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Give Conley credit. He's recognized the need to become a knockdown shooter and put in the work.
Mitchell again starts. Releases. They get it back. Ewing. Gobert with the block.
You really have to be careful with Gobert lurking around. He'll send it back.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Outside Harper. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the contest.
What's up?
And that one falls for Harper. And here are the Jazz now. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. The drive by Mitchell. Shoots over Starks. Another shot. Nice shot by Gobert.
For Gobert, when it comes to rebounding, it's not just the height and length. It's also the instincts.
Stolen by Conley. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Now here is Smith. Outside Harper. Has to Starks. Jacks up a three. A three-pointer is right on target.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Mitchell against Starks. To the inside. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Good job by Mitchell, trusting his teammates, and in turn, that's going to open up opportunities for him.
John Starks on the wing. Back to Harper. Down low. Shot's good by Oakley.
And though we often talk about Harper's scoring, he's just as adept at setting up his teammates.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, New York's head coach and I were able to chat. He said they've been working much better together at the offensive end. He said, we're functioning as a unit now instead of just individuals. It's something we've worked on every day in practice. We want that flow to continue to develop. We'll see if they can keep that going tonight. Kevin, back to you.
David, thanks. We appreciate the information. Guys, what do you think about their emphasis on shooting coming in?
Listen, if you can
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Smith the pass to Ewing.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
And there it is for him. Mitchell's got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Harper against Conley. Starks outside. The rebound by the Jazz.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Conley against Harper. Conley gets the bucket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Conley against Harper. Over Conley. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Jazz leading by 7. Mitchell is doubled. To the middle. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Sneaky athleticism of Conley, able to absorb the hit there and still get the shot.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And that one falls for Mike Conley.
He's an ultra-quick lefty with a great feel for how to run a team. Mike Conley is a tremendous asset for this franchise.
Harper against Conley. Pass to Ewing. Gobert with the block, but they recover it. Rocket 6. Here's Harper. And he overshot that one, missing.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
And stolen by Oakley. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
That one goes. Count it.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Conley against Harper. Here's Ewing. Ewing with the slam.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Jazz leading by 10. Inside. And O'Neal gets it to go.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Smith outside. And there's the pass to Ewing. John Starks on the wing. Here's the floater, and it's good on the layup. Starks has got 5 points so far.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Conley feeling it out. Pass to Mitchell from downtown. They grab their own miss and slam dunk by Gobert.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Harper, no good. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Here's Harper. Pass to Smith. Now Starks, covered by Mitchell. Gobert with the block.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Mitchell wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. 12 points for Donovan Mitchell. Starks against Mitchell. Harper kicks to Oakley. Tipped away and stolen by Bogdanovich. And here is O'Neal. To the paint. Here's Conley, and Utah again with the bucket.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
And now Utah, fast break. Launches the three. Good on the three-point shot. 13 points in the game.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Mitchell against Starks. Shot to stop the run, and the three ball is good. Starks has got 8.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now, here's Mitchell. 12 points for him. Here's Gobert. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And the Jazz lead by 20.
Now, this is why Gobert is shooting over 60% for his career. Highly efficient inside.
Here's Harper. Smith on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Kicks to Starks. From the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And the shot goes in. 14 points for Donovan Mitchell.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Back to Harper. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And a new group in for the Knicks. Williams, he's checked in for Ewing. Williams comes in for Oakley. Bonner, he's checked in for Smith. And Hubert Davis subbed in for Starks. Then for the Jazz, Derek Favors checked in for Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for O'Neal. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. And he makes both free throws. Now Mitchell. He's got 14. Passes to Clarkson. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell is double. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Down low. Clarkson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And the game plan is clear. Work the ball inside.
The Jazz have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Anthony's checked in for Derek Harper.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
Now here's Davis. There's the pass to Bonner. It's Davis on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Clock is at 3.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Here's Mitchell. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And you couldn't draw it up any better offensively. 8 buckets already in his first 10 attempts.
Outside, Davis. There's 1:54 left to play in the first. Back to Anthony. This one for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Mitchell with it. He's got 16. Here's Bogdanovich. Rebound by Williams. Davis surveying the floor. To the middle. Here's Anthony. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Clarkson passes to Favors. Floats one. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Davis, the pass to Williams. New York moving it around. Bonner dishes to Anthony. Bonner kicks to Anthony. New York needs to get off a shot. Over Mitchell. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Pass to Clarkson. Misses the three. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the New York Knicks. And again, New York turns it over.
Jazz ball.
Jazz leading by 23. Mitchell looking it over. Two on the clock. Not going to go that time. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Jazz enjoying a nice lead here.
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
And so it's New York with it. We've got Bonner. Williams is out there with Williams. Then it's Anthony, and it's Davis in at the 2 spot. They're the group New York will start the second with. Here's Anthony, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
The Knicks have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. That's good from Anthony. Jazz leading by 20. Now, here's Mitchell. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Mitchell doing a good job. In order to have a chance in this league, you've got to be able to score. He's done that tonight.
Now, here's Anthony. Davis kicks to Anthony. Bonner passes to Christie. The dish to Bonner. 4 on the shot clock. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Davis, the pass to Bonner. Anthony in the corner. 5 on the clock. Trying to get open is Davis.
That's good defense by Ingles. Improved focus at that end. Using his length to have a presence on the ball and off the ball. It's good to see.
And the Knicks with possession here. Anthony's shot is off. To the inside. Here's Bogdanovich. Got a hand on it. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Christie. New York, no good that time either. Jazz leading by 22. Here's Clarkson. The Jazz with another miss. Clarkson's gone 1 of 4 from the field. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Bojan Bogdanovic was a pro in Europe for a decade before he joined the NBA. And the Croatian sharpshooter says, a lot of players who are happy over there, but I wanted to have another challenge, to play against the best in the world. That was the only thing that was important to me. Guys, he's lived up to that promise.
He loves that challenge, and he's having success. D.A., thank you.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 5.
Great awareness by Bogdanovic, working hard to come up with the block.
And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for Utah. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's Clarkson. They get it back. Favors, taken away by Williams. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Christie. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Inside. And it's Favors that time on the assist by Mitchell.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
New York calls timeout. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double, whatever it takes to force someone.
Comes in for Christie. O'Neal's check in for Utah. Conley now comes in for Mitchell. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Jazz ball.
And the Jazz making a change here. Gobert's checked in.
Rudy Gobert.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Conley against Anthony. With some arc. No good on that one. Now the Knicks take it the other way. New York, no good that time either.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been ewable to get these good looks.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. After the basket by Utah. Davis, the pass to Ewing. Over O'Neal. Ewing's jump shot finds the target.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Jazz.
It's been all Jazz. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Pass to Clarkson. Davis against Ingles. Back to Clarkson. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Clarkson's got 5 now.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Fires from the line. Rebound, Utah. Takes the 3. Ewing doing some work on the glass.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Basket counts. Anthony's got 5 points in the quarter.
and they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Clarkson against Williams. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Here's New York. Here's Anthony. Got a piece of it.
Unlikely scenario. Joe Ingles times it perfectly. Comes up with the rare rejection.
And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. A different look for New York. Charles Oakley, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Harper in for Anthony. Here's Conley. He's got 13. No good on the quick three.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Harper the pass to Oakley. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Conley against Harper. Conley dishes to Clarkson. Back to Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. Conley. The Jazz again can't hit it. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Starks. And he gets the bucket. Starks has got 10.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now here's Conley. Clarkson taking his time here. Count that one. 7 points in the game.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there. That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Down low. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Outside, Davis. Starks outside. Takes a 3. Starks can't get that one to fall. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Right there, it's who wants the basketball the most, and it's Joe Ingles creating the extra possession.
Passes it to Ewing. Basket good.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
It's been all Jazz. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. Checked in for the Knicks.
Charles Smith.
Ingles passes to Gobert. Harper against Conley. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Starks. The shot will not fall. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Ingles can't get it to go. Knicks on offense. Here's Starks. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
Still Knicks ball.
Williams, he's checked in for Charles Oakley.
Herb Williams.
Here's Starks. Outside Harper. Williams kicks to Smith. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 5. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
O'Neal passes to Clarkson. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gobert's got 12 in the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Left side, Williams. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Conley against Harper. And it's Conley penetrating. Here's O'Neal. Here's Gobert. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And New York making a change here. Bonner's checked in, and a switcher also for Utah. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Clarkson. Mitchell against Starks. And the layup's good off the glass. Starks has got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Harper the pass to Bonner. They get a hand on it. Ewing dishes to Bonner. Conley against Harper. From outside the arc. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Harper against Conley. The pass to Starks. Ewing kicks to Harper. Some nice passing by New York here. Pass to Starks. Count it. The point totals for Starks still on the rise.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Conley the pass to Gobert. And Ewing with the block. They recover it to the inside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
For Utah, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Christie's checked in for the Knicks. The Jazz also changing it up. Favors comes in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Bogdanovich in for Joe Ingles. That's good from O'Neal. Here's Christie. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Outside Harper. From deep. Favors with the rebound.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Mitchell kicks to Conley. With the tip, and there's Favors putting it right back in. Favors got his second basket of the game.
Derek Favors is a strong-willed player who fights for extra possessions. You gotta box this guy out whenever a shot goes up. These are the fundamentals we're always talking about. Excellent bounce pass.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Utah out in front, delivering the blowout. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. A tremendous start for Donovan Mitchell. He ended up with 26 points. Look at the history of the Utah Jazz. No championships, Kenny, but 2 finals appearances and a couple of Hall of Famers.
Man, remember Stockton, Malone?
Oh, do we ever?
They were incredible, man. Yeah. Add them to this current team. Could you imagine what they would be doing? They get the ring right now.
Yep, Chicago Bulls broke a lot of teams' hearts. I think timing is such a crucial part of success.
That is profound. And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd period.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. So on the floor for Utah, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And it's the Jazz's ball. Here's Mitchell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got the first field goal of the second half for the Jazz. Harper the pass to Smith. Now here is Oakley. Guarded by O'Neal. Oakley misses. Bogdanovich against Smith. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Look at Bogdanovich getting physical. Works hard to get the shot off and the foul.
2.
The Jazz shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
You know, a pretty consistent scorer throughout the course of his career. Bogdanovich, he was just born to get buckets.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. And here is Harper. To the middle. Here's Ewing. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And how about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
Back to Conley. Here's Mitchell. Off target from outside. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. The rebound by the Jazz. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Knicks foul call. Patrick Ewing. That's his first personal foul.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And Conley drops them both. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, thanks. For the Utah Jazz last season, there was a lot of fallout from the COVID crisis. But Rudy Gobert was able to patch up things with his teammates and specifically guard Donovan Mitchell after Gobert realized his mistake. For a team with so much maturity and potential to win, it was good to see them finally be able to turn the page. Guys?
Good to see things back on track. Thanks, David. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
So it's Utah now. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Knicks ball.
Now Harper, 5 points in the game. Pass to Starks. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
That's his first personal foul.
The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Starks taking 2 shots.
Two shots.
Free throw good. Starks. A different look for New York. Williams comes in for Smith. And Anthony subbed in for Derek Harper. And both free throws good for Starks. Conley with it. 15 points in the game. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Anthony left side. Feeds it to Oakley. And Charles Oakley out there with the slam.
That's how you set the table and everybody gets to eat.
Outside Bogdanovich. And Ewing with the block. Starks outside. Here's Williams. And the slam by Williams.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Anthony against Conley. Gobert dishes to Conley. Passes it to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Mitchell with it. Now Anthony defending. Kept alive. And the pass to O'Neal. Goes back up. Oakley showing his strength on the glass. Now the Knicks with it. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Anthony against Conley. Anthony, the pass to Oakley. Second chance shot. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Mitchell's shot is good.
Sometimes it's all about patience. His first 3 of the game, something to build on.
Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Now, here's Mitchell. He has 31. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. And that sends Donovan Mitchell to the free throw line. It's going to go on Charles Oakley. The Jazz have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. Williams, he's checked in for New York. Davis comes in for John Starks. Utah also making some changes. Favors comes in for O'Neal, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley.
In a short time span, I'm amazed at how far Donovan Mitchell's come. He has very few weaknesses for a young player.
Now here's Anthony. 7 points in the game. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And they pick up 2.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Outside Anthony. Looking to get back on track here. He lays it in. Anthony's got 9.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Clarkson against Davis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Now the Knicks with it. Outside Anthony. Fires the 3. Anthony missing again. So it's Utah now. Mitchell outside. Pass to Favors. Over Davis. And it's Favors that time on the assist by Mitchell. He's got 6.
An area where Favors continues to gain consistency. Has a nice looking stroke out to 15 feet.
Outside Anthony. And the rejection by Favors. And now Clarkson pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Good work there as it goes.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Anthony. 9 points in the game so far. Lets a floater go. Pass to Davis. Some nice passing by New York here. And it's Anthony again missing.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
You got to respect how under control Bogdanovich is. When he's penetrating quickly inside, he makes the D hit him on the way up.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
A different look for New York. Bonner, he's checked in for Oakland. Christie subbed in for Williams. And a switcher also for Utah. Ingles is checked in. And so he makes both from the line. And it's Anthony with the ball for the New York Knicks. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Passes it to Christie. Now here's Williams. And here's Anthony from the arc. Again, the miss by Anthony. Here's Clarkson. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
One shot.
It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential they put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
Now here's Anthony. 9 points in the game so far.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Anthony kicks to Davis. buries it from three-point range. Davis has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 36. Over Anthony. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. To the inside, Davis. Utah with the rebound. Ingles has got his 6th rebound on the night. He dishes it to Mitchell. Christie with the rebound. And the Knicks with possession. Here's Anthony. The pass to Christie. Davis dishes to Williams. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Harper, he's checked in for Anthony.
Checking in for your Knicks, Derek Harper.
Shot from the inbound. That one wide left.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, Coach.
Okay,
wow.
okay. Donovan Mitchell pushing the basketball down your throat. We know he's going to be aggressive time and time again.
Here's Christie. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Mitchell against Harper. 5 to shoot. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Shot clock at 3. To the paint. And the powerful one-handed slam.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Mitchell passes to Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Favors using his imposing frame to rock the rim.
Clarkson against Christie. Pass to Harper. Bonner inside. That shot missing. And Utah the other way now. Here's Clarkson. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Clarkson's got 11 in the second half. Outside Harper. Pass to Davis. Here's Williams. Passes it to Christie. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Knicks making a change here. Smith has checked in. Thomas checked in for Utah. Williams scanning the floor. Bonner passes to Christie. New York moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The pass to Williams. Over Favors. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
Thomas finds Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound. Here's Favors. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Harper. Favors brings the double. Williams with the ball. Good, nice job down low. Williams has got 6.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
And here's Clarkson. 18 points for him. Looking for Favors. He gets it there. And the shot is good. That's 12 points for Derek Favors.
And is it any wonder they're ahead in this game? His perfect night from the field has been the catalyst.
Here's Harper. It's rebounded by Derek Favors. Favors got 8 rebounds in this game. Ingles dishes to Bogdanovich. The Knicks pull it in. 18 feet out. Harper, no good.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
The shot's good. Clarkson's got 13 points in the second half.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Christie. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Three-pointer. But they'll get another chance. Here's Harper. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On offense, here are the Jazz, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. And New York, looking at who they've got. We've got Williams. Smith is out there with Christie. Then there's Brown, and it's Ward in at the point guard.
At the line for two.
Shooting two.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Ward. Pass to Christie. Brown outside. Passes to Smith over Ilyasova. And it's Smith missing. Utah with the ball. Here's Oni. And close in the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Shooting two.
First free throw is good. Williams, he's checked in for the Knicks. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Ward. Here's the teardrop, and the layup is up and in. Ward's got his first basket.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
And Ilyasova kicks to Niang. Just over a minute played here in the fourth, and that's good. Ilyasova for 3. Ilyasova's got himself on the board with 3 there.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
For 3, the shot's good from Christie.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Thomas passes to Morton. Here's Oni. Kicks to Thomas. Nice ball movement by Utah. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Niang. It's rebounded by New York. Now the pass to Ward. The 3. The Knicks rebound. Here's Williams. And he drops it in from the low post.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
On offense, here are the Jazz. Now Thomas. Pass to Morgan. Here's Oni. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Utah, Oni. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. A floater. Shot on the wing, and again it's New York. Thomas with the ball. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Williams. Here's Christie. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Thomas surveying the D. Here's Niang. He's guarded by Williams. 6 to shoot. Oni passes to Ilyasova. Shoots over Brown. Ilyasova hits the bucket.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
And so Thomas will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Here's Morgan. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Here's Ward. Poke loose. Here's Williams. He can't get that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. Outside Thomas. Pass to Morgan. Back to Thomas. Pass to Niang. Trying to find Ilyasova and gets it to him. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Ilyasova's got 7 now in this quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Ward, good.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Especially given the height disadvantage. I love the way he created space for his shot.
Now, here's Thomas. The pass to Niang. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Niang's got his first 2 points. Pass to Ward. Count it, good. And here is Thomas. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
One shot.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Anthony's checked in for Brown.
One shot.
And so it's New York with it. Or the pass to Anthony. He's looking for Williams and finds him.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for New York, Monty Williams. At the line for two.
First one falls for him. And Williams drops them both. Now Thomas. And he gets it to go. Thomas got 5 points now this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Christie. Pass to Anthony. Launches it. And it's Oni with the rebound.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Outside Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Taken away by Williams. Here's Ward. Outside Anthony. Passes it to Christie. And the Knicks miss again. Christie's gone 3 of 9 tonight from the field. 33%. Outside Thomas. Shoots. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Christie. Here's Williams. And no good. But close in that one, so he'll shoot 2.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
At the line for your Knicks, Monty Williams. Taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. The Knicks making a switch here. Bonner's checked in. And he can't hit the second. Here's Niang. He kicks to Ilyasova. Here's Oni. He's guarded by Williams. Nice D from Williams. Christie the pass to Williams. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession. Derek Favors checked in for Utah.
Derek Favors.
On defense, the Jazz. Here's Ward. Bangs home the trifecta.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Niang passes to Oni. Inside. Williams with the block. And they'll keep possession. 6 on the shot clock. Niang. To the left side wing. Here's Ward. He's guarded by Thomas. Ward, the pass to Williams. Some nice passing by New York here. Fires from deep. Ward misses. Here's Niang. Down low. And that one's good by Favors. Favors has got 10 points here in the second half.
Favors can really hurt you from inside the paint. If he gets the ball in a good spot, he has the size and length needed to bury the shot.
Here's Christie. Williams passes to Ward. Here's Christie. And he uses the glass on the layup. Christie's got 9 points in the quarter.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Here's Oni, defended by Christie. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Utah, Niang Oni. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's New York. Here's Christie. And it's Bonner in the corner. The pass to Christie. Just 5 to shoot. Right side, Williams. Poked away. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Jazz ball.
Thomas with the ball. Pass to Oni. Makes it off the glass.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, easy call.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for New York, Doug Christie. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Christie. And Christie drops them both. 1:51 left in the fourth. Here's Oni. That one falls. Oni's got 11 points here in just the second half.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Out left to the wing. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Or the pass to Bonner. Here's Williams, defended by Ilyasova. 5 on the clock. Williams kicks to Bonner. Fires for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the 3.
Outside Thomas. And Utah again with the bucket.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Christie can't make it. And it's Utah's ball. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Oni passes to Favors. Here's Oni. Williams with the block. Here is Bonner. Pass to Ward. 19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Christie the pass to Ward. Fires the 3. Derek Favors with the rebound. Here's Oni. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.